It's 7:36, time to focus in on business now. Business editor Mike Eppel joining us this morning. Mike, oil is on the move this morning.
Yeah, it's back up to $40 a barrel. It is a little bit of an increase. Well, it's almost 4% on a dollar and percentage basis, Ted. But we did, of course, see the price for oil drop to almost $38 a barrel earlier this week. The Western Canadian Select price much below that. So this is all tied into the global stock market and financial market rebound that we've actually seen here over the past 24 hours, where Wall Street yesterday had its biggest single-day advance for the Dow Jones Industrial Average since 2011, third biggest in history on a points basis, 619 points to the positive. I'm already looking at the Dow Jones up by more than 200 points this morning, TSX up by about 150. The U.S. economy is doing better than expected in the second quarter, some signs of an economic rebound as well in Europe, and maybe that will be the offset to all of the concerns about an economic slowdown in China, which today, interestingly enough, finally broke out of its losing streak with a gain of 5.3% for the Shanghai Composite, which was to some extent spurred on by government intervention. They're saying a lot of buying came in mysteriously in the last hour of trading. Nevertheless, markets are up pretty much across the board this morning. TD Bank and CIBC. You know how this third quarter wasn't supposed to be very good for our big banks. Oh, lots of worry about exposure to the energy sector and other factors at play, slowdown in the economy. All of the five that have reported so far have done better than expected. Some are raising their dividends, CIBC announcing that this morning. And the TD had a record-breaking $2.25 billion profit in its third quarter. So the banks are doing just fine. From a per-share and revenue standpoint, there may be some wild cards at play here going forward if, in fact, the economy continues to slow. Obviously, these stocks are seeing, though, a pretty big bounce in the opening of trade this morning. It has that new plane smell. WestJet bringing in its newest jet early this morning in Calgary, the Boeing 767, the first of four that the airline is taking delivery of to expand its service on further afield international destinations to Hawaii and Montego Bay later this year and to Gatwick International in London next year. So WestJet continuing to expand the fleet with some new Boeing 767s. So we'll keep track of that. All the airlines doing pretty well right now. They're getting a big price break at the gas pumps where they fill up, obviously, Ted, and they're seeing also a lot of seats filled. So lots of flyers out there, too. Market's up.
All
right,
good
start to the day.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Thank you, Mike. That's our business editor, Mike Eppel, reporting this morning. You can hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 after the hour.